Icy Hot, after today, I don't even need therapy. I just need, like, I actually was losing it. I was working on, I was doing some editing stuff, and this is for everyone. I think that in the day of age, right, you know, people would consider the current day and age. Also, guys, here's the thing. I'm going to team up for this fight. I have zero interest of trying to do this double boss fight, okay? Today is not the day. Today, if KingsIsle tries me one more time, my fist will go through my monitor. So that's where I'm personally at. So today is not the day. KingsIsle, I am not dealing with any of this. Okay, we're teaming up, and that's what we're doing. I think that in this day and age of, you know, ease, access, you know, guys, here's the thing. If I want to know how to make pasta, Google it. Watch YouTube videos, whatever. Anything. When technology does not work in the way that you anticipate or want, it is extremely frustrating, and I think it can grow extremely frustrating. Guys, I was trying to edit a video, and specifically, I was trying to make an animation. Now, animation in of itself takes about 2 billion hours of work, right? Because theoretically, any animation is hand-drawn, right? Hand-drawn animation takes forever because you have to draw each frame. Now, obviously, guys, I don't want to draw each frame, and I'm never trying to do, like, a full animation because I can't do that. What I try to do is, like, you know, I take a still image, and then I apply some visual effects, right? I cut out pieces of it, I fill in some backgrounds on Photoshop, and then I'm making it, like, change in size. For whatever reason, today I literally spent an obscene amount of time trying to do that because now guys, you might be thinking, Twichty, how would you start this effort? Well, first I started this effort on Photoshop. And then I was trying to do Photoshop. Now, if you don't know, Photoshop has a timeline editor, which theoretically allows you to make animations. I swear, here's the thing, guys. I'm sure it works well for some people. I currently believe that it was made for, the people who made it were kindergartners. That's what I currently believe. That's where I believe their mental state was when they decided to make the timeline thing for Photoshop. Because I was gonna lose it, right? So that wasn't working. So then I moved to my iPad and I used Procreate because Procreate also has an animation assistant feature. And I was using Procreate, and Procreate was working okay. It just doesn't have the brushes that I wanted that I have on Photoshop. And then on top of that, it wasn't animating in the way I wanted. And it was kind of being a nightmare because on Procreate, they don't have great like selection and cut and copy and paste, and it's all on an iPad. So it's an absolute nightmare to do that. So I was like, okay, let's draw it back. Let's pull it back, right? Oh, no, the lights are on. I don't really know. And what if nope, not that. Sorry, guys. Wait, yes, that. Give me 1 second, everyone. 1 millisecond. Okay. Do I really think that adds anything to my background? No. No, I don't. But hopefully that means that the thing didn't disconnect and blue. It doesn't even matter. Either way. Guys, then I write Procreate. Then I put it back in Photoshop. And I was saying, Twichty, didn't you? Don't you dare. No, absolutely not. Team up. Here's the thing, guys. Guys, while this is happening, here's the thing. We're gonna be playing a different game because honestly, I'm just not willing to wait. I truthfully am not willing to wait. And YouTube video, I hope for the Lord of everything I edit this. I think I will because at some point the screen will just go black, and then I will notice in the editor because guys, we're just sitting here and we're waiting. Why are we just sitting here and waiting? Because I can try it. You know what? I don't even have. You know what's so sad, guys? I don't even have the energy not to try this. Okay, never mind. We're trying it. Either way, I put it back in Photoshop, right? And you might be saying, Twichty, why would you put it back in Photoshop? You nincompoop. You literally just complained that Photoshop was hot garbage. Guys, and here's the crazy thing. Because I saw some post somewhere about something else in Photoshop, and then I was Googling on Reddit about Photoshop, and then in my head, I was like, oh, this is absolutely gonna work. Surprise, surprise, guys. I spent another hour, did not work. Basically, in Photoshop, they have something where, like, it'll pass through the layers, right? So if you imagine, like, you're putting something on layer 1 of a 30-layer animation, right? Imagine each layer is a frame, right? So 30 frames. If I put it on frame 15, it's appearing on frame 1 because of some, like, past... I don't know what it was. I don't know the intention behind it. I couldn't understand the intention behind it. Honestly, gun to my head, okay? Family against a wall, world about to end, could not understand why that would ever be useful, where if I put something on frame 11, I want it back to frame 1. Okay? No. Believe it or not, I would put it on frame 1 and then move it. Like, animation is it's a linear progression in time. Like, what? As you can tell, I lost it a little. So then I finally went over to my good old friend CapCut. And I use CapCut for most of my editing. Why? Because honestly, it is very simple. CapCut has some very simple features that I find very helpful. I've tried Premiere Pro, I've tried DaVinci, and then something was being like, I just need simple. There's very simple things I need. Now, CapCut in and of itself, not the best editing software either, because CapCut lacks a lot of, like, like really fine grade tools, which you might be saying, Twichty, you don't need those. And I objectively would agree. However, the issue is, guys, I'm a perfectionist. Okay, the issue is that as a human, I really like things to be good. And if I can imagine something good, if I can physically make something better, and yet I'm not doing it, that will actually like drain the physical life out of me. And so I was kind of getting annoyed, and it wasn't working, but it was kind of working, but it wasn't working in the way I wanted it to work. And so what ended up happening was essentially I did it in CapCut. It mostly came out the way. And then was annoying too. And guys might be saying, Twichty, how is there more? Trust me, guys. This is literally, I spent like 5 hours doing this. I don't even want to. I'm supposed to go to the gym. I'm supposed to go to the gym. I'm supposed to work out. My life is behind and it's horrible. The overall end product was fine. To clarify, guys, the overall end product was absolutely fine. So, yay. Then I basically made a bunch of edits, and then I decided I didn't like those edits, so then I had to do more Photoshop cuts, and then I was doing Photoshop and CapCut to constantly... I just, like, spent 2 hours cutting things, pasting things, taping things. And it just... The fact that the end product, it just doesn't bring me infinite joy. The fact that the end product, I'm just like, okay. It just makes me, like, a little bit depressed. I'm not gonna lie, guys, because I'm just like... Ugh. And then the issue, too, is, guys, here's the thing. I made, like, an end product... And I at some point deleted the mid product, which I have an issue where I will delete mid products because I just get so mad. I need things off my screen. Also, I personally, oh my God, thank you. Madam Coco, you're a real one. I get so mad when there's a bunch of things on my desktop. I really, guys, I swear, I've turned into an old man. Okay, I might as well be like 200. 200, sure. I have 3 desktops. My 3 desktops are organized into personal files and applications, streaming production, okay? That is how my 3 desktops are thinking, which means my middle desktop is empty, because that's my streaming desktop. When things are on there, I get a little funny, okay? I start emotionally and mentally losing it. If this boss does not hit me with a full... Guys, here's the thing. And what's frustrating, too, is I know that King's Out does not make these bosses smarter than the average, like, mob, right? This boss, particular here, is not smarter than the average mob, okay? 98% of the chance that this mob is not just choosing to use a 1-pip spell. I'm just getting unlucky, and I honestly stand by that, and as you can tell, it makes me really happy. Anyways, guys, that is where I'm at. Icy Hot, again, I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. As you can see, yeah, I do kind of need therapy a little bit. On top of all of that, guys, my face is also breaking out, which I personally don't mind my face breaking out. That I'm on camera a little bit more, that's a little more, you know, like, that's just like a mental battle for me personally, not for you guys, obviously, because, oh, look at this gorgeous face. And then on top of all of that, here's something that really was annoying, though, was the pimple was hurt, was like, you know when you get a painful pimple? It's like, it's one thing if I just get a pimple. It's another thing if the pimple is painful. It's a third thing if I can't get rid of it. So that was also frustrating. I also tried putting a band-aid over it because I'm a picker. Guys, if you are a picker, if you like picking your skin, I get you. I'm here. Okay, I recognize you. Get band-aids. You just put band-aids over it. It literally solves all my personal problems. The issue is hair. Hair stops band-aids from sticking, and I had hair on my face, and it was stopping the band-aid from sticking, and then I kept picking. Oh, I had a pimple in my ear before, and it was awful. Exactly. And for any of you haters out here, like, Twichty, why don't you just shower? Why don't you... Guys, I do. I swear I cleanse, I shower, I really try my personal best. Unless I do Accutane, I truthfully don't know what else to do for my skin, okay? And so, you know, you win some, you lose some. And if you don't know what Accutane is an intense drug therapy you can go through that will cleanse your skin. It will theoretically cleanse your skin of acne. There are a fair amount of side effects. It's a whole thing. Don't ask me whether or not you should do it or not. Ask your doctor, your primary physician, your PCP, your primary care physician. Ask them, but either way, you know, I'm glad that my pet is helping me. I don't know, I don't really have anything else, but yeah. Anyways, guys, as you can tell, there were a lot of negative aspects that really were eating me up, especially, I'm not gonna lie, guys, not being able to go to the gym is frustrating. I'm gonna go to the gym after stream. Not in the sense of, like, I just want to go to the gym, but in the general sense of guys, schedule, structure, success. Also, if you're wondering, work was not great. Which, guys, guess what? Okay, I know, here's the thing. I think everyone can experience this. When bad happens, and then bad happens, and then bad happens, well, guess what? Little Twichty is just here in the middle, and when I have bad under me and bad above me, well, guess what? It just becomes a bad sandwich, and I'm getting Smash like that. Fortunately, guys, I will say I can already feel my mood improving, and I will say that's 100% because someone gave positive feedback on the thing I created, and because someone gave positive feedback on the thing I created, I feel a little more validated. Now, do I feel infinitely validated? No, absolutely not. And the reason is very simple. I still think it could have been better, but I do definitely feel better. You might be saying, Twichty, why are you wearing a hat? Guys, I'm just wearing a hat because I want to look cute. It has nothing to do with the fact that I think my hair looks a little busted, and usually I would have taken a shower to fix that, but I don't want to take a shower because then I'm going to go running, and then I don't want to take a shower after my run because then that feels annoying. I don't know. It's interesting. I love taking showers. Don't get me wrong. Like, you know, I think a fair amount of people like taking showers. I enjoy taking a shower. At the exact same time, you know, in the reverse of that, I don't really like taking like 2 showers, not like back to back, but within close proximity of each other. It just kind of bothers me. It's also interesting. It's like, I really like having clean teeth, but sometimes brushing my teeth feels like the most monstrous task on the planet. And not in like a, I don't want to do anything way, but just in a specifically that task feels terrible. And it confuses me. Now, what's frustrating right now is that I was actively choosing not to heal myself because I said I was going to be absolutely fine. And that's why I blamed myself again. Also, I'm not gonna lie, this cookie and cream protein powder slash meal replacement slash, honestly, I don't know what it does for me. I know it has some protein and theoretically it's maybe good for me. The cookie and cream is also bringing some life back to me. Guys, when I'm having a no good, horrible, absolutely stinky day, that is 100% my own fault, which is my favorite thing on the planet, let me tell you that. I love a sweet treat, okay? Guys, sweet treats keep me going. I also would have gone on a walk outside. I really recommend that. Guys, if you're ever in a really bad mood, go on a walk outside. Put on some music, go on a walk out back. Go on a walk outside. I need to start stream. Also, I will say, okay, I'm not like in that bad, but let's clarify it here. I hope that, like, I don't want to give negative vibes, guys. Obviously, you know, I'm complaining, but like, hopefully that's not like horribly negative. Hello, Dorito. Hello. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday, Junior. I hope everything's going great with you. I hate to say Friday, Junior. I say it because my brain doesn't think fast enough. That hat suits you. Oh, thank you. You mean my Hawaiian girl hat? Guys, you might be asking, Twichty, where'd you get such an amazing, awesome hat? That is an excellent question. The answer is very simple. My grandmother. Rock on. Guys, it's giving dad vibes. And guys, all I ever want to give is dad vibes. Okay, that's all I ever want to give. That's my personal goal. Plus 30. Well, guess what, buddy? Minus 80. What am I doing here? Well, guys, what I'm doing is I'm trying to stabilize as best I can because I have a minus trap on me. Dorito, please type in chat ! Doritos with an S. Please type that in chat. I beg of thee. Also, I guess you are doing well. Either way, guys, yeah. So that was my thing. Go outside, go on a walk. I couldn't go on a walk. Why? Because I had to start streaming. That's okay. Because I'm gonna be honest here. There you go. I hope that, surprise! Woo! I hope that, you know, you requested it at one point, and what can I say? Magic is as magic does. I have such little health, but they have so... You know what, guys? I'm gonna hit. I have a minus 80% death shield on me. I'm gonna hit. Fingers crossed I'm gonna crit. Okay. Thank you. Now with a crit, and sure it's minus 25, but it's... I have a lot of things going for me damage-wise. Oh. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy that Wizard101 just summarized everything I said. Okay. Guys, if I cannot beat this stinky loser, I don't know what's up. Okay, I have absolutely know what's up, and Dorito, I will check it out. Oh my god, guys, look, it's a scarecrow. Plus 35, plus 30. Well, guess what? Minus 80. Exactly. 193. Know your place. Thank you very much, you disgusting bug. Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to be mean. I don't find all bugs disgusting. I will say, though, I am not... Like, here's the thing. Do I think bugs are cute and important for the ecosystem? Absolutely. Would I say all bugs are my friends? You might be saying, Twichty, why'd you pause? I know for a fact that I don't just have Meteorite and Dragon. I know for a fact I have other spells in my deck. Okay? There's no way that I don't. I know I do. But the fact that I'm visually not seeing other spells in my deck is bringing me no joy. That's annoying, but we're fine still. I just need to see... I need to see Ifrit. I need to see Okay. Guys, it's gonna be fine. Everything is absolutely gonna be fine. No stress, no worries. Speaking of no stress, no worries, guys, I've officially finished Owl House. Owl House, if you don't know, was a 3-season animated show that went on Disney and then was canceled because of various reasons. Guys, I officially finished the show. Did I enjoy it overall? Yes. What I will say is the show is a kid's show, okay? It's a kid's show, which in my opinion means that the plot is a little ooga booga. The characters are a little ooga booga. There's a lot of things in my opinion that are a little ooga booga for the simple fact that it's a kid's show, right? And you're only gonna have so much. Guys, you might be asking yourself, Twichty, why were you making a disgusted face? Well, guys, I think that I spilled something at some point on my... Guys, I do not live in squalor. Let me be very clear. I don't live in squalor, okay? I don't live in filth. I clean my room. I vacuum, yada, yada, yada. I do just think I found one part of my chair that has not been cleaned in a minute, and I found something squishy there. And I do think it spilled food, and am I particularly proud of myself in this moment? No. No, I'm not. But I'll deal with it later. That's kind of disgusting. Holy crap. Either way, guys, I finished Owl House. It was kind of good. I would recommend the show for you if you want to watch it. Be aware it's a kid's show, so, like, keep your expectations in check. I don't know what you expect to be happen, but it is a kid's show. And then I watched the newest episode of Family Guy. I didn't think it was that good. I really didn't think it was that good. I really thought it was a mediocre episode at best. I did find the part, though, they made, guys, spoiler alert, for, I don't know, like season 23, episode 10 of Family Guy. I did, excuse me, sorry. Guys, I did enjoy how they kind of made fun of the bear. Not really. We don't know what the bear is. The bear is this show on Hulu that's like this really intense cooking show. And honestly, it's a little ridiculous. It's like, there's just a lot going on. And so they kind of made fun of it. And I did enjoy that. The rest of it, I didn't find that funny. Studio, guys, Apple TV Plus has Studio. I watched episode 7 or 8, 7, I think, of Studio on Apple TV, and that was extremely good. I would highly recommend that show. Episode 7 was extremely funny. That was really good. I haven't enjoyed all the episodes so far, but I have really enjoyed that episode. And then I also caught on episode 7 and 8 of Righteous Gemstone, season 4, episode 7, and episode 8. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I might be misquoting the latest 2 episodes. Guys, we did just beat the duel boss, my first try. I'm not saying that I'm literally the best wizard ever known to mankind, that all fire wizards are weak in comparison to me, that I'm basically the Malstair of fire wizards.
Never get that promotion now.
But that is what I'm saying, okay? Guys, I've never felt more accomplished, I've never felt more successful, and I just truthfully am a winner, and that's what matters. Oh my god, guys, this is real. I'm not gonna lie, I needed this win, and I'm glad I got it.
Finally clearing. Thank you, Wizard. I will meet
Yeah,
you
you're
outside
welcome.
this
Don't
place
ever
of
speak to me again.
darkness.
I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear anything from a single creature in Azteca. Okay, I'm actually so good. Guys, I've loved Azteca, you know, definitely on the bottom tier of all the worlds that I've ever done, and I'm so done.
We tried
Yeah. Let's get through this. I'm so sorry. I have zero interest in talking to any of you guys. I get it. You need me to protect your place. Guys, believe it or not, everyone needs my help. It seems like literally there is not a single other human being in this entire world, okay, in the entire Wizard101 cinematic universe that is able to do anything positive. Why am I the only wizard? Now you might be saying, Twichty, what about a team up? What when another wizard joins you in battle? Is that not another No, guys, those guys are NPCs, okay? I don't really have anything past that. Okay, you need to chill out and not yell at me, you absolute monster. We've got 2 fades. I need 2 blades. 1 blade. We've got some sharpens, and then we're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna switch pets to an actually effective pet. Thank you. And then we're gonna go back to our deck. We're gonna go here. We're gonna throw in some more death shields. Bada bing, bada boom. Guys, we're doing good. Oh, Savannah. Wasn't Savannah someone who I was questing with? Where do you think Savannah is? I feel like Savannah has gotten past me. I'm gonna be real here, guys. I think Savannah has gotten past me because Savannah's a lot farther. Mentally broken, same. Mark, welcome to the club. Welcome to the journey. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful Friday, Junior. I'm doing better. Fortunately, Mark, I'm slowly leaving the club. Okay, guys, I'm graduating. Why? Because I just beat a boss my first try. And so that is 100% making me feel better. Maybe Marvel Rivals will break me again. Speaking of absolutely nothing to do with Marvel Rivals, but guys, I'll explain the transition in my head. So everyone, 20,000 HP. Okay. I'll explain the transition in my head so that we all understand what I was thinking. Guys, Marvel Rivals leads me to playing music. Playing music leads me to the beginning of my stream. Why? Because, guys, when I was starting stream, I need a little mental reset. So I put on some music for myself to listen to. Because if you don't know, I have a starting soon stream. And if you guys are ever like, Twichty, what are you doing while you're starting stream? The answer is, guys, I'm waiting for the ads to run out. Okay, I run one group of ads right before I start streaming. The reason I run those group of ads is because I run ads at the top of the hour every hour. And if I run those, then we have a solid 60 minutes of no ads. Otherwise, if I don't, Twitch always wants me to run 3 minutes of ads in the first 5 minutes. I don't really know why. Guys, I do it for your benefit. All that said, I was playing music, and then I realized I was playing, and I thought that was kind of funny. And then I almost stopped it, and then I didn't. And then Wizard101 started playing, because I loaded up Wizard101, and then the music and Wizard101 music was playing, and that did not sound good at all. Wizard101 music, don't get me wrong, I like it, I enjoy it, it's not universal. I'm so glad I blocked that crit. Unfortunately, this is going to be a minus on my heals, which is a little stressful. What is this minion? What type is this minion? We're just gonna do a double hit. It's not my favorite strat in the world, but I think we are gonna do a double hit because otherwise, if I don't take out this minion, I really think my odds are gonna be a lot harder. I'm not gonna meteorite though. That would be a ridiculous waste of damage. I will blade myself. I could wildfire. The issue is that guys, I want to draw a death shield, but I can't draw a death shield because you need to delete a card for a treasure card. It's fine. You know what, guys? Here's the thing. I'm gonna win. Why? Because I'm a winner. And I hope you guys are also feeling like winners in your life. Do I have anything that's, like, really exciting that happened? Oh, you know what's kind of gratifying? Guys, believe it or not, okay? I try to put a lot of effort in. And whether you believe, I honestly don't know if you believe it, but I hope you believe it in some sense. And here's the thing, guys. I personally, and when you put a lot of effort into something, and there's not a great reception, that is obviously emotionally destructive, right? That's, an obliteration, dare I say. And occasionally, I will put out a clip, and by occasionally put out a clip, I mean I always put out a clip, but occasionally my clips will not do well. Now you might be saying, Twichty, what is well in your book? I'm gonna be honest here, guys, well is really small, okay, guys? My clips don't theoretically do well to begin with, but I have my own little cute metric system, okay? I call it the micro scale, because that's where I'm at, and I don't mind it, get you very clear. And sometimes I sit there like this. Because I'm flabbergasted. Because I thought that I really, I did everything and something. And then what will happen, guys, is over a few days, it'll then proceed to do well. And then I just feel so validated. I feel so glad. I feel so recognized. And I'm like, thank everything the Lord that I'm going to die to this boss because I didn't heal in time. Because that really brings... Guys, you might be saying, Twichty, you nincompoop, all you gotta do is heal. Well, actually, nincompoop to you back, because I have a minus 60. Oh my god, please, game, please let me live. Please, I beg thee, let me live. I don't even like that I'm using Shakespearean speech, but I really... The minus 65 is so bad. It's so bad. No. 700 HP, I just... Also, guys, I'm not gonna lie, me dying in Baldur's Gate, spoiler alert. Which, I don't know if that is a spoiler alert, but maybe it is. Guys, me dying in Baldur's Gate really did also hamper me. But I don't feel too depressed. And the reason I don't feel too depressed is because, first and foremost, guys, I've never played Baldur's Gate before. So how could I expect to never die the first time I play the game? And second, most importantly, that's the only, if I was really trying not to die, I could probably take more steps as in I could look up every fight on Wikipedia, but I don't do that. And because I don't do that, it's completely understandable that I die. And that's a smart one. Guys, I do kind of enjoy this hat. I'm not gonna lie, that's why I took the hat. I enjoy it. I have 3 hats in my... That's not true. I have 4 hats. Guys, I have a World Taekwondo hat. Like a World Tournament Taekwondo hat from when I did Taekwondo as a tiny child. And I just never, I just don't ever want to wear that in public. Because I did Taekwondo for, 3 years when I was a child. And so it just has no bearing on anything I can do physically, anything, Guys, it just is irrelevant to my life, but I have a hat from it. And the honest truth, I don't have a lot of hats because I've never really enjoyed wearing hats because I don't think hats look particularly good on you unless your hair is correct for it. I need my hair to be freshly cut for a hat to look the best. Like right now, I don't think my hats look the best because what happens is you'll see here my little sideburns. I think they're a little too fuzzy. I personally, on me, think that I look best when I have a long top of my hair. The side of my hair is short. Right, it's short, and then I can wear a hat because then it looks like all my hair's buzzed, but then I also like having it long on the top because I'm just not, I don't know, I find all short hair kind of boring for me personally. It's not my favorite thing in the world. And so I do 3. Cooking a 3-meat pizza right now, am I jealous? Yes. Am I super jealous? Kind of. Here's the thing. I like a 3-meat pizza, but there are certain meats, I'm okay with. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I do not like pork. I really do not like pork. I like processed pork, right? Like, I just like pork by itself, absolutely not. And I don't know why I have such a disinterest in pork. It just has never been, like, it just has never been good to me. But also, Dorito, I don't know what's gonna be in there, but I hope it's delicious and I hope it's everything you dream for. Do I think this is gonna do 821 damage? No. I think this is gonna do 650 damage. Okay. Please do 650. That's what I beg of thee. Guys, you know, here's the thing. Who do I blame for this? I really blame myself because I didn't do an accurate strat to beat these guys. Because if you're wondering what's an accurate strat, that's a great question. Thank you, audience member. An accurate strat would be I take out the minion first instead of being an absolute nincompotic, stupid idiot dum-dum who decides to feint the boss twice, which then puts me into a position where I have to do an actual big hit because otherwise I'm going to waste both fates and then I won't have enough damage. It's just not it. You know what? Sometimes things are working and sometimes they aren't. Yeah. You're a Stegosaurus and you have a big fight. First and foremost, guys, that is not an atomically correct Stegosaurus, okay? So King's out, -1 point to you. Second off, King's out, I'm not going first. -2 points to you. Third off, King's out, this boss is using Comet, which is a horrible spell for damage per pip. So, -3 points. King's out, you are currently at -1 plus -2 plus -3. You know what that is? That's -6 points, okay? Should be, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Guys, free me. Free me from my own mentality right now. I just think that, here's the thing. Constant boss fights, I would not describe as inherently something that excites me. Like, you know, going from boss fight to boss fight to boss fight in Wizard101, there's just nothing exciting about it. Why? Because of, you know what I would say? I think it's because the average boss fight in Wizard101 is boring. Guys, I'm a genius. And you might be saying, Twichty, why would you ever say that? Well, the answer's simple, guys. Because the average boss fight in Wizard101 is just a slightly better version of, you know, because, whatever, it's a slightly better version of a mob fight, but it's really not. The same strat applies, and I think because the same strat applies, but on a longer scale, it's like, that's my 2 cents about the matter. If you play GTA 5, GTA Plus is worth it. It gives you $500 cash in game every month. IRL, a few free Rockstar games and more GTA benefits too for only $9 a month. It's not a bad deal. You know, Dorito, if you think it's a good deal, then I'm glad you're having a good deal. I think it definitely depends on the person because it like what other games does Rockstar have that I would personally ever want to play? But I'm glad, hey, if you feel like you're getting your money's for it, that's what matters, right? Guys, don't worry. If, you know, here's the thing. Never take another person's opinion on something if you don't think it's important. Never delete a Firebird spell when you think it would have been relevant for you being the boss, okay? Basically, just don't follow Twichty's recommendations ever. Rockstar Games. What other games have they played? I just want to know what the studio has made. Guys, oh, they made Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, obviously, they made all of Grand Theft Auto. They did make The Bully. The Bully, I've heard, is a very good game. They made, and I want to clarify, I'm not naming everything they made because I'm just looking at things that I think people would enjoy. They made Max Payne, The Fall of Max Payne. I don't know what Max Payne is. Wow, they've basically just made a million Grand Theft Auto, which I don't blame them. You know what I mean? Like, you know, what are you gonna do? Speaking of which, guys, I don't know if anyone heard, but apparently Borderlands 4 is gonna be released early. Which really excites me. Now you might be asking, Twichty, why is Borderlands 4 going to be released early? Guys, I have excellent news for you. Apparently, it's because GTA 6 is coming out, and they don't want it to compete. Now you might be saying, Twichty, didn't the guy who like said the thing specifically not reference that? You are absolutely correct. However, any person with literally 2 millimeters of a brain can understand that why would you ever release a game within the same month as GTA 6? Okay, like, that makes, it's like, you know, it's like when you really, it's like, you know, a studio, they will move blockbusters, right? 2 blockbusters usually don't release next to each other. Why? Because they cannibalize each other. In the same sense that anything cannibalized, right? People only have so much attention. People only have free time. People can only play one video game at once. Okay, some people play two. Now, don't get me wrong. People play RuneScape and something else. Why? Because RuneScape's boring. Yeah, Noli, watch out. But, also, guys, if you love RuneScape, I'm really happy for you. Guys, he has a minus 50 shield. He has a minus 50 shield. I have 1 hit. I'm saying that the world is cursing me. I'm just saying that the world today is just not being my friend. And that's okay. You know what, guys? Here's the thing. I would say, never mind. Eat me up. You know, earlier I was saying boss fights and mob fights are the exact same. No, they're not. Because a boss fight is worse. Because not only do they cast a tower shield, but then... Guys, I don't have the mental fortitude. Here's the thing. You know what I would say? I think at this point in my life, when I play Wizard101, I'm playing Wizard101 for always a challenge. Like, sometimes, don't get me wrong, I want a challenge. And sometimes I'm playing Wizard101 because it's a kid game made for kids with kid difficulty, and I'm an adult, and I just want to feel like a powerful wizard who can blow things up. Okay, guys, I just didn't get to live my Hogwarts dream, and I want to live my Hogwarts dream now by blowing up some evil dinosaurs. So you might be saying Twichty. Then maybe next time you should get better gear. And I would say, you know what? Eat me up. That's absolutely true. I should have better gear, and that's honestly my fault. And not that... To clarify here, let's be very clear, okay? Waterworks gear would not give me more damage. However, it would give me more survivability, which I think essentially would be more beneficial on these fights. Maybe. Unless I don't do enough damage. If I don't do enough damage, then I am going to cry. Guys, will I ask for Savannah for help? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Because honestly, I don't know if I can sit here and go through this again. You know what I bet? I bet Savannah's pet failed at Ultra. Because talking to Savannah... Like, Savannah has good gear, and the only explanation is Savannah's pet failed at Ultra, because here's the thing. I feel like that's exactly what would happen to my pet. I also don't know if the pet talents go from, like, bottom to top, so maybe there's actually a way you can tell. Now, I will say, I have 2 feints up, okay? I have 2 feints up. There's a chance this does 20,000. Okay, there's a chance. Now, fortunately, I am going to live because I still have a minus 80, right? I do. I have 1 minus 80. Why, guys? Because I planned. I'm a genius. I will say, Dorito, I don't know how far $500,000 goes in GTA. But I hope it goes really far, and I hope you're able to own the penthouses, the cars. Guys, I've never played GTA. I've played, like, GTA 3 on the iPhone. I've never played GTA 5. Which I know is kind of crazy because I think a lot of people have played it. I just don't... Nothing about GTA really excites me that much. I didn't crit. Guys, today's not my day. I have Pierce. Please, Pierce, please, please, please. Today is my day. Never mind. Twitchy's actually the best gamer on the planet. Oh my god. Guys, and that's why I have 2 feints. Okay, for all those haters ever saying, Twichty, why do you have 2 feints? Well, I'll tell you right now. I also have Potent. I forget I have Potent.
It's no